I keep forgetting to put washer fluid back in my truck, and there's like raindrops all over my windshield because I have a gallon of washer fluid that I just got from work that I need to put in here, but I just keep fucking forgetting. I also need to wash my truck because last time I kept procrastinating washing my truck, and then it ended up being a pain in the ass to wash my truck because there was just like,
you know what I'm thinking right now.
Not even that it was muddy or anything. It was just like there was tons of I'm trying to think of how to describe it, like black. Not even like, it's not like coal, like my truck isn't deleted or nothing. It's just black. I think it's probably from like tar from the roads because the last few times I have driven this, because usually I get interstate miles on this, you know. I don't ever have to fill this truck up. Like if I was to stay in town for fucking 2 months and take this truck to the gym every day, then I would have to fill it up. The only time I ever have to fill it up is if I go to like Laramie over the weekend, or if I go to Casper once or twice a week, you know. But the last few times I've went far with it to Laramie, it's been piss poor raining, so I think it's just like the rain off of the road fucking kicking back onto my truck. It's a little darker, or at least that's my guess. But enough yap about some stupid fucking dirty truck. We are hitting arms today, so we got some biceps and we got some triceps, and we're gonna try and make the best out of the workout. It's gonna be a great workout. I already know it. I already feel it. I can feel it just surging through my veins, how great of a workout it's gonna be. I'm definitely a little tired, but I just took a sip of my pre and I'm already feeling more bound up than I was. I don't know why, I just was like a little tired more towards the end of the day, and I think it's just my current prescription, like my current eye prescription is like fucking with it's not even necessarily that I'm tired a lot of the times, it's just my eyes feel heavy because why the fuck is there so many goddamn people at Peak Fitness? Oh my lord. It's just more so that my prescription, and I got it updated today. I went to the optometrist. It's just my prescription is just needed some TLC. You could perchance say. I see a spot that I think I can snag. It just might be, well, it won't be a super hard squeeze. It's just a little bit of a squeeze. So let's see how many times I'm gonna have to attempt this. We might get it first try. Well, actually, I'll probably have to recorrect. Yeah, I'm gonna recorrect, but I assume today's workout is gonna be something along the lines of fucking, whatchamacallit? Freaking some sort of curling movement, some sort of curling movement, some sort of fucking push down movement. Replicate that times 2, probably an overhead, and boom, that's our lift. Would be my freaking assumption. I keep thinking I'm missing my spot terribly, but it's just because the person besides me kind of parked like shit, which that'll happen sometimes. But let's go smash arms. It's a quicker workout, so good bedtime. One rep up there, and I threw on a 2.5 to the 110 that we were already doing, so I'm really happy with that. So on this next set and third set though, I'll do a drop set to probably call it 90 or 80. Oh, come on, stay down. I was on the, okay, never mind, I'm still on the fucking struggle bus here. Okay, wait, okay, there we go. Struggle bus there for a fat second, but one more set with the drop set. Oops, come back here, Ken. Nope. Now I just gotta get this raised up. And we'll do some triceps push downs. Next up on the agenda, if I can find my little what I per se usually like. So we're gonna use this guy. Look at the weight I did last time. Go from there. 3 sets, and the last 2 sets drop set. Kind of clipped my hat good there, but I went up 5 pounds and I stuck right by at the same reps. So here recently we've been fucking excellent about throwing on like a 2.5 or a 5 and being able to stay consistent with the reps before, which I'm happy with. I'm really glad I started including drop sets again, because they just like fucking kill you, and especially doing them for 2 sets in a row, it just really puts you off. The 2 sets in a row, it's just, it's a lot of volume, but it's good volume. It's not junk volume. Come on. Well, done with push downs now. I feel like my triceps are like perfectly set right now. Same with my biceps, but we're gonna do some hammer curls now, just standing for 3 sets. Then we'll do some overhead, then some preacher curl machine, and then some single arm push downs. So nearing the end. sometimes, well, got really quiet in here. The next song like hasn't started, but sometimes I really like alternating. Sometimes I hate it and I'd rather just go both arms. Depends on the day. It's a personal preference though. It doesn't really change much, but the Broncos and the Bengals are playing right now, so hopefully the Broncos can. Come on. A double 15 is one each set, up from last week, but Broncos are making good progress towards a potential field goal to tie it or a touchdown to get a 4-point lead, so that's good. It's still only the first quarter, so a good chunk left of the game. Come on. On target for 3. Now I just gotta see if I can find somewhere to do overhead. Let's run it. I'm feeling pretty pumped up, but 2 more sets there, and then we got curls and then single arms. Forgot to mention as well, Broncos scored at 7-3. I feel like overhead extensions are just one of those movements you have to be really particular with for your reps to really align. You know, you got to like keep your elbows in a stable position and really be anal about it. Okay, I need to go rip a piss, but I keep like trying to pop my neck and then I'm just like, ow, kind of hurts a little, but it's almost halftime. Broncos are up 7-3. and they just got the ball back. So hopefully we could score before halftime. That would be superb. Okay, let's do some single arm push downs now, and now I'm actually gonna rip a piss because I keep forgetting and pushing it off because I keep getting sidetracked by the game and then watching it and being like, oh, it's been like a minute or two, let's go hit another set. My hands are too sweaty, I'm losing grip. I'm gonna grab my wrist strap and tie it through there, knot it, and pull with that because this doesn't have like the ball that I can kind of really like push on and get a good grip. So we'll grab that for the next two. Oh no. And that's a wrap, folks. But 14-3, 8 minutes left. Broncos have ball again. Okay. Whew. Feeling very full. Ooh. See how our relaxed poses are looking. I feel like we don't ever really do those, which probably because I suck at them, but Okay. I gotta go pick up Bingo from my parents, but then I'm gonna head home. What else am I gonna do? Gonna head home, eat my dinner, edit my video, take my vitamins, get to freaking bed. Maybe make a TikTok while I'm at it, but I mean, I'm looking a little bloated, but not too bad. But I'm also looking pretty jacked, and that's what matters the most. If you got a little bit of a belly, but you got big arms, that's all that matters, guys. And my delts are just looking like huge. Like, look at that, holy shit. Oh, okay, let's head home. Okay, time to pick up my sweet little Bingo and get a post-workout meal in. I'm pretty hungry, I'm pretty tired. It's only 7:37. Hopefully get home from my parents around 8. Hopefully they don't keep me there too long. I know they try their darndest, but I will not be fooled by any of my mother's sweet treats. Okay, I refuse. But man, that was a great arm pump. I feel like right now we're really exploding. And like, I've just been progressing like pretty much every lift, and I'm trying to like pay keen attention to progressive overload and really focus on progressively overloading with everything I do, you know, whether it be assisted pull-ups or throwing a fucking 2.5 onto a cable curl. I'm trying to overload, you know, and some weeks I'll be able to throw in a 2.5, match my same exact reps, and some weeks I'll throw in a 2.5 and I might be down a rep. But you know, I've been doing a great job progressive overloading, and it's like something I used to not really pay too much attention to, but here recently, since I've started to pay more attention to it, I'm like, man, I should have been doing this a long time ago. Because when I used to lift, I used to be like, oh, like there's no reason in going up weight unless I can throw on a 10 or do this or that. But now it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep the same form, same intensity, but last week I got 12 at 130, so this week let's throw on a 2.5. And then I'll throw on the 2.5, and maybe I get fucking 12 again, or maybe I get 11. I'm like, that's great progress. Next week I'll throw on a 5, and then the next week I throw on a 5 and I get 12, and I'm like, boom, that's fucking perfect. Now I'll throw on a 5 and a 2.5. It's almost kind of making me want to get a gym pin, because right now I just use the pin that's already in the machine and throw a weight on it. But not every machine really likes to let you do it. Sometimes I gotta jig rig it a little bit, and I feel like a gym pin would be just like perfect. I don't want a gym pin so I can like ego lift. I just want a gym pin so I can fucking substitute the regular pin and fucking throw a 5-pound or a 2.5-pound plate on it. You know, it might look like pussy shit if I'm not, you know, using the whole stack and then using the gym pin to throw on a fucking 25 or a 45 and a 25 on top, but I just want it for a progressive overload. And at the end of the day, you can't be so worried about what everyone else thinks about you when you're working out, because at the end of the day, what matters is your growth and not what they think about your growth, you know? You're in the gym for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else but yourself, you know? You got to be the one that shows up for yourself every day. You got to be the one that shows up and puts in the hours, shows up and puts in the diet and the grind. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's a conversation you got to have with yourself, not me have with you. As much as I want to influence you guys got to be the final say to really lock in, because guys, it's lock-in season right now, and I've been talking to all my friends at the lock-in factory, all my coworkers, and they say they don't know you guys. So it's really time to lock in here. I'd like to see you guys around the lock-in factory, so I hope I see you guys there soon.